Okay. All right, y'all. Well, good evening. I'm so glad that you guys are here. We are excited about Camp EB, Camp Destiny, and everything that God is doing in this camp. And so tonight we're going to give you an overview, kind of get you to introduce. I know a lot of you all may know each other, but for those who may be newer, this is your first time, we want to introduce ourselves to you. I don't know if everybody, the team can come on video so that they can see you. And we'll introduce ourselves and then we'll talk about what camp is going to look like for this summer and the summer trip that everybody has been waiting on. So I'll go first. Y'all know me. My name is Sharissa Taylor. I am the visionary of I Teach, I Coach LLC and EB Academy or Camp EB. This is our fifth year doing camp. Second, 13, 14, 15, 26. Yeah, this is the fifth year. had to run it back. Yeah, so this is the fifth year doing camp. I'm very excited. I started my business because God kind of told me to. I did not want to, if y'all hear my story, I did not want to start an educational business because my background was education, but God had another plan. And I'm so glad that I did. I've met so many people, made so many great relationships, and now God has taken the dream that He gave me back in 2020 and just really been blowing my mind. And I know He's not done, but I'm very excited to do this. I actually came out of my career in 2021 from education, and I started homeschooling a scholar, and a good friend of mine who graduated with me from high school kind of like put the thought in my head of starting a camp. And so I did in 2022, and 2022 was our first year doing the camp, and I started in my home in my one car garage, which I turned into a little schoolroom. And God has really helped. He just been blessing me. Since then, I started with about 4 kids. My biggest bunch was about 10 or 11. And so I've seen him just grow it each year, and I'm very excited. And about 3 years ago, am I right, Lady Shanae? Someone came along with me and partner around alongside with me, and she is my sister camp. And I'll let her come up and tell you a little bit about who she is and what she does. Lady Shanae.
Good evening, everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? Happy
Good, good.
Friday. Happy Friday. Hope that you're home and resting and kick back and relaxing. Thank y'all for joining us on our parent Zoom meeting on tonight. We have a lot of great information for you and your kids, but like Miss Taylor said, I call her Chancellor Taylor, y'all. Y'all, that's what we're gonna have to start calling her Chancellor, Chancellor Taylor. But yes, about 3 years ago, this will be number three for Camp Destiny. I brought her on to a podcast and I interviewed her, and it just went from there. I mean, God took it and He just, wow, He has just blessed Camp Destiny. Just blessings, blessings, blessings. All I can do is give God the glory because I never knew that it would be like this. And it has always been a dream to have a summer camp. I tutored teen girls back in 2012 all the way up into COVID. But when COVID came, I had to put it down. But God, He resurrected those dreams of having a summer camp and so much more. I mean, like Miss Taylor said, we have met so many people. I've met y'all. Y'all have become our family. So yeah, so this is year number three. I'm super excited. God, I think, well, I started in my garage my very first year. I think I had How many kids? How many kids, honey? Yeah, my husband, he's right here with me. No, summer camp. I think we started with like four, three or four, and last year we had like 10 or 11 kids. So I had to take it to the church because I could not hold all the kids. And God did it. He multiplied, and I'm so grateful. And I believe that it's going to be even greater this year. So we are super, super excited. So thank y'all so much on behalf of Camp Destiny.
Woo, woo, woo. Woo, woo. We are excited, y'all. We have so much in store, and we'll talk about that in just a moment. So I'll introduce the team. Come on, team. Whoever want to go first.
I'll go first. Hey, I'm currently in the car, so I'm gonna turn it off. My name is Janicia Craig. I am the Chief of Fun for for EB Academy and Camp EB. My primary role is, basically what the name says. I plan the field trips. Help plan the field trips, help plan the events, help plan all the things fun. I met Miss Taylor in 2019. She was my oldest son's first grade teacher. I started helping her in the classroom, and it just went from there. So now kind of work side by side with her to help the camp and her homeschool. Her micro school become um, be successful and remain fun for the kids. So that's my story.
Yay, yay. Come on.
Hi everyone, my name is Pearl. I am with Camp Destiny with Lady Shanae. I've been with her since she first started, and I am her right hand lady. If she can't get it, she come to me. We figure it out. How I got with her is because we was at Vacation Bible School, and her husband was putting her out there, and from then, like tutoring and stuff. And from then, that's how I began to sign my kids up with her. And I'm the mom that I don't let my kids go by themselves. So I was like, I'll go with you on the field trips and stuff. And she's like, no, I got it. You don't have to go. Like, so it's been a great 3 years.
Yes, so those are our team. We're small but mighty, and we have some other people that's coming along. Hint, hint, hint. They know who they are. Hint, 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 hint. Um, but we were just excited. We just really we have fun. If y'all see us together, we like to eat, we like to hang out, we like to go different places. We go to the movies, just do different things together, and you'll see some of our group pictures probably on Facebook or maybe throughout these slides. I can't really remember what I put here, but last year we took our kids to Atlanta and had an amazing time that weekend. And so we'll talk about our Tennessee trip, which we're going to this summer, and give you guys all of the details. Man, Atlanta was so fun. Like, we've done so many things together. We've had a sleepover, both camps. We go to the movies, we go out to eat. We're trying to plan something in March of this year for another little celebration before camp starts. So we'll get that information out to you guys, but I don't want to hold us any longer. So let's talk about um, well, y'all met us. Pictures of the team. There they go. Let's talk about the camp. So camp will be starting in June. It's 3 weeks in June, 3 weeks in July. It's June the 8th, the 15th, and the 20. Let me see. I just sent somebody that information earlier today. I want to give you guys the right date, so give me a moment. The 8th, the 15th, and the 22nd of June, and then the 13th, 20th, and the 27th of July. So we have a 2-week break. And then after that, we'll be going that last week of camp. That's when we will be going to Tennessee, which we'll talk about in just a second. We are having camp Monday through Friday this year. Usually it's Monday through Thursday. We will be having camp Monday through Friday, with Fridays being our field trip day. We just thought about our parents. Some of them are working during that summer, and they really wanted that Friday. So we will be doing Mondays through Fridays, and from 8:30 to 3:30. So we added an extra hour as well this year, just to accommodate um, our parents, and really let just have a little bit more time with the kids, because the things that we do over the summer, like we had somebody teaching them how to use graphic design. We have Tech Boss, EB Academy, Miss Brown, who teaches them coding once a week. We have people like Letitia, who comes in and she teaches them financial literacy. So we just had so many things going on throughout the summer, and we thought that extra hour would give us more time. So all of that information will be sent to you guys. And if you're interested in camp, we have some forms and things that you guys can sign up for camp now. Pricing and all of that will be given out at a later date. But we have so much exciting things. God is moving so fast in these first 16 days of the year. So I'm very excited about what he's doing. And so we really wanted to just kind of get that out of there. Our camp is basically reading, math, and STEAM. So in the morning it's academic heavy. So we read different books. We are faith-based. So we do teach the Bible. We do things like that as well. In the morning we have announcements and cheers, and I'll read alouds and things like that, math. And then in the afternoon, we do something that we have different people come in and teach different things to the scholars. We've had pastors, we've had authors, we've had bankers. Letitia is a banker. We've had who else did we have, y'all? We had Tech Boss, who taught coding for them. We had some people come in and do it. We had a lot of authors, and we had one lady who came in and did some, like, just talking, social emotional learning, kind of talk about confidence and things like that. And so we try to get local community leaders to come in and talk with them and do things with them and teach them things that they really need. And so that's a little bit about the camp. um if you're interested, we'll drop the forms and things in the chat, and you can go ahead and get signed up for the summer. But I know the biggest thing that many of you want to know about is the Tennessee trip. Okay. You do not have to go to camp to be on this trip. I'll say that again. You do not have to be in the camp to go on this trip. We had people who went on a trip last year and they weren't a part of camp. Maybe they were my tutoring scholars or my homeschoolers, or they maybe had another camp in the summer, but then they wanted to hang out with us as well. One of the things that we do is build community. We are real big on community. And so that's why Lady Shanae is in Childersburg, Alabama. So she has her camp there, and we will meet up every week to do community things, field trips and things like that. We saw each other every day on Zoom. And then they will see each other maybe on a Thursday or Wednesday, depending on when the trip was the previous times. But this year, prayerfully, I think all of the trips will be on Friday except two, if I'm mistaken. But all of that information will come once we get closer to the camp dates. So let's talk about Tennessee. Who's ready to talk about Tennessee? Who's ready to talk about Tennessee? I see y'all in the
Woo
chat. I see y'all in the chat. Letitia, don't act like you don't know you're part of the team, girl. Okay. Uh-oh. So we're talking about our Tennessee trip. It is July 30th through August the 2nd. It's really that last week of camp, Thursday through Sunday. hmm Last year we went to Atlanta Friday through Sunday, and we realized we did not have enough time to do everything that we planned to do. And so we wanted to give another just another day. So Thursday through Sunday, August the 30th through this, I'm sorry, July 30th through the 2nd. And each day we'll have something planned for you guys to do. The itinerary will come if you're interested in this trip. The itinerary will come right now. I'm just giving you kind of the overview. So we'll be going to Gatlinburg, Tennessee. And Thursday will be that travel day. We'll probably leave about 9 because we really don't have like a set time to be there because really the activities that we're going to do is going to be that night. So we probably leave about 9 and then maybe get there about 3 because we may stop for lunch or whatever. And then that night we have a activity that we're going to do in-house. Now we will be staying in a cabin. The cabin has not been booked, but I'm going to take some time to show you what it looks like. So we will, the thing about this one this year, we will all be in one place. Last year we stayed at a hotel. This year we're all in one place. That's the cool thing about it. So yes, it's going to be a big house with all of us. So let me go ahead and stop sharing and then reshare so I can show you what the space will look like. Give me just a moment. And our prayer is that once we talk about it tonight, our goal is to get this particular space. However, if we do not have everybody's who we want to have for this particular trip, then we will need to get a smaller space. But this is what we really, really want. What we really, really want. This is the venue. Can y'all see my screen? I'm just going to kind of flip through some
Yeah.
pictures real quick. Okay, awesome. So this is the venue. Oh, let me go back. So we heard from our kids. They wanted a pool last year. The hotel, we didn't have a pool at that hotel. So now we have a venue where we can all be, and it has a pool. It has a hot tub. That is what it looks like on the outside. That's what it looks like in the back. And the inside is just phenomenal. Just going through the pictures. If I'm going through too fast, y'all let me know. But this is the ideal place and space that we want to be in for the trip. Again, all of us will be in the same space. Just give you an idea of what it would look like. They had some more pictures. Maybe I didn't. If I'm going too fast, let me know, you guys. Okay. So yeah, this is the area where most of the kids, we hopefully most of the kids will be. In this area has a lot of twin beds, bunk beds, and things like that. So they'll be in there. And then we have some rooms, and we'll talk about those in a minute. It's real huge. You guys can see this how the levels of it. I think I did all of them. It's the one I didn't see yet. Just common areas. Again, this is the space where we will be. Everybody will be in one place. Lots of room for all of us to be in there. Yeah, that space, that's what I wanted to see right there. Common area for like a movie day, movie night, or whatever like that. So this property has four king beds, two full beds, barbecue grill, pit, game room, pool table, three queen beds, two twins. So we got a lot of bed space, a lot of rooms, so that we'll have enough place for everyone to be. Okay. Deck, fireplace, hot tub, private pool, all of that. Okay. So this is our deal space. What we want to do, we will have some days or 2 days out of that trip time where we'll probably be inside, but we do have activities planned for the outside. And because we have a large group, they are giving us discount rates for those educational activities that we're going to do on Friday and Saturday. Um, at some great rates. And so again, all of this is hopefully where we will be, depending on how many people decide to sign up. If we don't get the amount of people we need, we will have to get a smaller cabin, but we can let you guys know that once we really solidify who all wants to go from our conversation today. And I think we have one more conversation probably we need to do, and then we're going to go from there with who we have. Okay. So the cost of this trip for room, board, and activities is $300 per person. Again, that's July 30th through August the 2nd. Room, board, and activities and food, all of that is 300 per person. The only thing we don't have is travel. We can't include that. It may be a little, we thought about doing two 15 passenger vans, so that we can all go down in two vans, but that will take the price up a little bit if you guys want to do that. If not, then maybe we can do some carpooling, or maybe we can get two or three vans so we won't have so many cars parking at this venue. So we can talk about that tonight if you guys want to. But again, we're looking at July 30th through August the 2nd, $300 per person. Room, board, food, activities for Thursday through Sunday. And the only thing that we would want to kind of talk about is discussing how we all want to get there. If we want to go in and get a 15 passenger van, or do we want to go in and maybe get three or four minivans so that we all can be together, or if y'all are interested in just driving your own vehicle. Those types of conversations we can talk about tonight. And so I think, Lady Shanae, did I miss anything? I'm looking
No,
over.
ma'am.
Okay. I'm just looking over my notes. So just to kind of give you a what the itinerary will look like, Thursday will be more so like a travel day. And then by the time we get there, we'll get the kids to kind of get unpacked, find out where the rooms are going to be, who's going to be where, and get everybody packed for the activities for that night, where we're thinking about pizza, popcorn, like a movie, big family movie night. And then Friday, we're going to get up and go to the aquarium, and do some other like Ripley's Believe It or Not activities. And then we'll have breakfast at the venue at the house. And then lunch will be wherever we want to eat lunch. And then that night we'll come back and have a taco night that Friday night. And then Saturday we will have, hold on, I got someone in the breakout room, in the room. Okay, so that Saturday we'll get up, do breakfast again, have two different activities, lunch probably at one of the venues. That night we are gonna go and have a dinner at Golden Corral or some type of restaurant where we can go and eat there. Um, and then that Sunday we'll get up. We're gonna have actually we have something planned. I don't know if we want to share that yet, Lady Shanae. Do we want to share that yet? I don't know if we do, but we have something planned that Sunday morning. And then, did she say yes?
I
Oh,
didn't say anything. No, not
okay.
yet.
Not yet. Okay, I see Janice say that. Okay, so we have some planned that Sunday morning, and then we can pack up and get ready to maybe do one more activity before we go, and then we can leave out together, or if we are driving separately, once we depart from the house on last final activity that we do. If you want to go do something else, that's on you. It'll be up to you. But it kind of just depends on how y'all want to travel. Yes, Tamika. It's so when we were looking at this venue, I was like, ding, 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 we got it. It is beautiful. Beautiful place. So that's pretty much it that I have. And so I can answer or take any questions. Janicia, Pearl, Lady Shanae. If I'm missing something, y'all please let me know. But if y'all have any questions, if you want to come off of mute or put them in the chat, you can do so now. Who y'all don't have any questions? Who wants to go? Who's interested? Like really want to go? I see you, Letitia. I can't see everybody, so they have to put it in the chat. Okay. Yes, we're gonna talk about deposit dates too. Okay. So again, that's July the 30th through August the 2nd. Give me a second. Let me do this real quick. So what I'm gonna do in the chat, and then I'm gonna get off of this other Zoom because it's an echo for me and it's bothering me. I don't know if you all can hear it, but it's really bothering me. Let me put it in here. Okay. And then I'm gonna get off of this Zoom and then we can let this go. Just a moment. Give me a moment, y'all. Thank y'all for y'all patience. Awesome. Got that off. So that link that I put in the chat is the link for the sign up form if you're interested in going. um Go ahead and sign that tonight. I'll also put the link for anyone who's interested in summer camp. And so I'll put that in there as well, tonight as well. But that link is just kind of like a head count, and then on that form you will need to list everybody who's going to go. And if you are attending, I think on there it also says if you're attending a campsite. Now, if you're not attending camp, don't worry about it. But I think you're going to still have to choose one. So if you are a parent of Lady Shanae's, you will choose Camp Destiny. If you are one of my parents or one of my families, you would choose Camp EB. And again, you don't have to go to camp in order to go on this summer trip. We have a lot of kids. I tutor, Lady Shanae tutors. Some of them come to camp, some of them don't. But then when we do different things, we all come together. Just about everybody knows everybody. And so if you are new here, no worries. I promise you, you'll fit right on in, even if you don't go to camp or not. There are opportunities for us to come together so you can the kids can kind of mingle, but it's really like a big family affair. Again, we're all in one place, no different hotels or anything like that. $300 a person. $75 is going to be due a month from today. So the first $75, the deposit is going to be due a month from today per person. And that's going to go, once we get that, we'll go ahead and book our room so we can have the venues locked and set. Again, if we do not have everyone in the full commitment, we're going to go with whoever we have, but we will get a different venue. It will not be this is a beautiful yet very expensive place. Okay. And so if we don't get everyone to sign up, what we'll do is we'll find another cabin, but we will be all in one place. Again, for those of you who may have came on late, oops, clicked off of it. That is the actual cabin that we would love, 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 love to have. So if you are interested, go ahead and fill that out. And I would like to just hear your opinions about travel. Are y'all okay if we do decide to get two 15-passenger vans? Are y'all okay with that? That's something that may increase the price up a little bit. But if you guys are interested in traveling as a group versus all these individual cars, that's another thing. If y'all want to do that, we can talk about that tonight as well. Don't be afraid to come off of mute and ask questions, y'all, please. This is the time to ask them. No one has any questions. Y'all solid? Everybody solid? Y'all good? Okay. Well, Jesus, I must have did my due diligence then because nobody has questions for me. I was thinking I was gonna get some questions. Okay. So I guess if we don't have any questions, like Shanae, Janicia Pearl, y'all have anything y'all want to share or add or discuss before we end? I do kind of want to take a poll though. If you want to, if you are thinking of, if you're going, you're good with going, and you want to get in, you are wanting to carpool or get a 15-passenger van, please put your name in the chat so that I can know. And then the team and I will get back and see what that will be. And then we are go from there. If that's something you're interested in, or if you are cool with driving your own vehicle, then you don't have to say anything in the chat. Okay. I already know some of us gonna carpool anyway. I already know that. I already know that. I already know that. Okay. Well, I guess the only thing is if you guys would go, per you gonna carpool, we got you. Um, if you guys will go ahead and fill that Google form out like right now, that will just be so helpful for us so that we can go ahead and get the final head count and then start looking at if this is the actual venue that we are going to choose. And then again, you guys will probably create a group text thread where all of us who are going to Tennessee will be on there. And we'll talk about just formalities and things like that. Oh, one thing I forgot. Thank you, Jesus. I just thought about it. Now, I know some of us have multiple children, and that's you may have four, maybe 4 or 5 of you all going. There are fundraising opportunities. So on the actual Google form, if you're interested in raising the money to go, let us know on the form, and then we can get you guys some fundraising opportunities that can lower the cost for you. And if you're interested in that, all of that information is also on the Google form. But that's really it. That's all I have. Shanae, Lady Shanae, anything else
Miss
you want to share?
Taylor,
Mhm.
I do have a question. I don't know if I heard it or not. When does the parent need to have that form completed by? When do we need to know if they're going?
So we can do that by the end of the week, end of next week, or the end of the month.
Okay.
That'll be fine by the end of by the first, February the 1st,
Okay.
because the payment
Okay.
is going to be due on the 16th. So that's
Hmm.
like 2 weeks from now. So we can get the forms due by the 1st and then the payment due by the 16th. We'll go ahead and lock in our cabin on the 16th.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Anybody else?
And we need how many to solidify this place, Miss Taylor? We need How
So,
many?
so for this one, we were looking at about 30.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's why on the form, it should be a place in there to say if you're gonna bring is you and your child or who all you are bringing, um, that that will get us up to our numbers. So this form would need is really going to be our determining factor if which venue and how many people we got. Okay. Well, we are excited. There will be, other opportunities to get together. And so if you have filled out the form, oh, I did tell you I was going to put the form in there for camp. I do apologize. I want to be true to my word. So let me put, if you're interested in camp or want to know more information about it, let me give you that form link as well. The link that I just gave you was only for the Tennessee trip. Again, your scholar, you guys do not have to be a part of the camp to go to Tennessee. We have people who are a part of this community and they do not participate in summer camp activities. So, but they do participate in other things as well. So, I'm going to put the camp link in there. And I'm going to go ahead and announce this. I know she probably she probably wasn't expecting me to, but on our form, on the camp form, EB Academy's camp crew is growing. So we do have another sister camp coming on this summer. With it's called Camp E2. And so Erica Brown is going to be starting her camp in June as well with us. She's going to be a sister camp, so you will also see hers on there as well, and her location on the camp form, not on the Tennessee trip form. And hopefully, once Tech Boss, come on, once she does get everything started, if she does have scholars, that may want to go or be a part of this community, then we will allow her to bring them on. Did you want to say something, Erica? I saw you come off. Congratulations are in order. God is doing some great things. Okay,
I was just speaking to every.
go ahead. Did we lose her? Oh, okay. Uh-oh. I wondered did her phone die or something. Okay.
Oh man, I'm just talking. I didn't realize.
Oh, okay. There she is.
Okay. Hello everyone. I was just getting out my car, but I just want to say I'm glad to be a part. I'm so glad to be a part of this great, great conglomerate with these powerful women of God that educate our next generation of scholars.
Uh-oh. It went out.
Well, and thank you guys so much for all the congratulations. I really appreciate it. Thank you, everyone.
We love you, Erica. We love you. Congratulations to you. So, okay, if you guys don't have any questions or anything, this will end our session for tonight. Again, we are excited about what God is doing in our camps with EB Academy, with E2 Academy, with Destiny Academy. We're just excited. And so God is expanding us and really taking us to another level. And so we are grateful to be able to work with your families. We can't wait to celebrate with you guys. We can't wait to see y'all this summer. And hopefully, those of you who are on tonight, we should be getting you guys something, because I think we're going to do something in March, like during spring break, as a community activity. I think we are going to the park. I want to say it's on a Tuesday, but don't give me, it's in my notes and I don't have it in front of me. Craig, if you know it, if you can remember, please say something. But I know we will be doing something in March for all of us to come together and just hang out during spring break, so you guys can get to meet one another. But that's all I have. She said it is on a Tuesday. I did remember. Okay. So it's that Tuesday during spring break here in Alabama. So if there's no other questions or anything like that, you guys, thank y'all so much for joining our parent meeting. We can't wait to see you guys, and hopefully we'll see y'all in Tennessee. Bye, you guys.
Thanks, everyone. Have a good weekend.
You all too.